In an industry where surprises are rare and predictability is the norm, one automaker has done the impossible and left everyone speechless. Mazda has just announced 5 brand new models for 2026, and among them, a legend reborn, the Mazda B2000. Yes, you heard that right. Nobody expected this. Nobody was ready. But here it is, and it's going to change everything you thought you knew about Mazda. Stick around as we take you deep into the heart of Mazda's boldest lineup yet. Let's dive in. 1. The stage is set. The world gathered at Mazda's global headquarters in Hiroshima, Japan, where CEO Masahiro Moro stood before a packed auditorium and an even bigger livestream audience. Everyone expected the usual, maybe a concept car, a few tweaks to the MX-5 Miata. But then, the lights dimmed. The screens lit up. And 5 silhouettes appeared. 5 cars that would rewrite Mazda's future. 5 designs so daring they drew audible gasps from the crowd. Moro spoke with confidence, "We are not here to follow trends. We are here to set them. We are here to bring emotion back to driving and redefine what a Mazda means." 2. The first reveal, Mazda Vision MX. The first model to roll out was the breathtaking Vision MX, a next-generation sports coupe inspired by the RX-7 and the MX-5. With flowing Kodo design lines and a hybrid rotary powertrain, it's aimed squarely at enthusiasts. The Vision MX promises over 450 horsepower, razor-sharp handling, and a design that melts your heart. It's more than just a car, it's a statement. A love letter to driving pleasure in an era of soulless EVs. 3. The electric revolution, Mazda ECX90. Next up was Mazda's first full-size, fully electric SUV, the ECX90. This beast combines sustainability with style, boasting a 400-mile range, advanced AI-assisted driving, and an interior wrapped in natural, sustainable materials. The ECX90 proves that luxury and responsibility can go hand in hand, and it positions Mazda squarely against brands like Tesla and Mercedes in the EV market. 4. The family favorite, Mazda MPV-R. Families, rejoice. The third reveal was the all-new Mazda MPV-R, a minivan reinvented. Sleek, spacious, and loaded with tech, it's designed for people who need practicality but refuse to compromise on style. Sliding doors, a panoramic glass roof, and Mazda's signature driver-focused cockpit make the MPVR the minivan you actually want to drive. 5. Off-road king, Mazda CX70 Trail. Mazda isn't just about the city streets. The 4th model unveiled was the rugged CX70 Trail, an all-terrain SUV built for adventure. Equipped with a turbocharged inline-6, a locking differential, and a terrain management system, the CX70 Trail is Mazda's answer to the Jeep Wrangler and Ford Bronco. It's bold, it's tough, and it's still unmistakably Mazda. 6. The legend returns, Mazda B2000. And then, the lights went out. A hush fell over the room. A lone spotlight illuminated the stage. A shape rolled out, boxy, muscular, unapologetic. And then, the covers came off, and jaws hit the floor. It was the one nobody expected, the rebirth of the Mazda B2000 pickup truck. With a heritage dating back to the late 1970s, the original B2000 was beloved for its reliability, simplicity, and affordability. Now, Mazda brings it back but reimagined for the modern world. A turbocharged 2.5-liter engine, available hybrid powertrain, and even a full EV version. Payload and towing numbers that beat expectations. And styling that screams both retro and futuristic at once. The B2000 is back, and it's better than ever. 7. How did Mazda pull this off? So how did Mazda, a relatively small automaker compared to giants like Toyota or Ford, manage to surprise the world? The answer lies in their philosophy, Jinbaritai, the harmony between car and driver. Every design, every innovation, every decision is guided by one question: how will it make you feel behind the wheel? With these 5 new models, Mazda shows it's not afraid to take risks and win. 8. The industry reacts. Automotive journalists, influencers, and fans took to social media instantly. Hashtags like #MazdaB2000, #VisionMX, and #MazdaReborn started trending worldwide. Articles flooded in calling the announcement a masterclass in design and ambition. Rival automakers were reportedly stunned by Mazda's boldness. And the stock market? Mazda shares spiked overnight as investors saw the potential of this daring lineup. 9. What it means for you. These new Mazdas aren't just concepts. They're coming soon, as early as mid-2026. That means if you're looking for a car that blends beauty, technology, and soul, you might want to wait. Whether you're an enthusiast craving the Vision MX, a parent eyeing the MPVR, an adventurer dreaming of the CX70 Trail, or a contractor nostalgic for the B2000, Mazda has you covered. 10. The design language, Kodo, evolved. Mazda's famous Kodo, soul of motion design language, has always turned heads, but for 2026, it has evolved. These new models carry sleeker, more aggressive lines, with aerodynamics and artistry balanced perfectly. Every crease on the B2000's hood, every curve of the Vision MX's fenders, tells a story. Mazda has mastered the art of making a car look alive even when standing still. 11. Sustainability without sacrifice. Mazda's new lineup also raises the bar for sustainability. Beyond hybrid and EV powertrains, these cars use plant-based leathers, recycled plastics, and sustainably harvested woods. But here's the kicker: they don't feel cheap or fake. Instead, Mazda has found a way to make eco-friendly materials feel premium and authentic, keeping the brand's upmarket ambitions alive. 12. The future of the Rotary engine. To everyone's surprise, Mazda announced that the iconic Rotary engine lives on as a range extender for their EVs. The Vision MX and even the B2000 will offer an optional rotary generator to extend driving range without sacrificing emissions goals. For fans of Mazda's history, this is a perfect marriage of nostalgia and innovation. 13. Mazda's global vision. These cars aren't just for Japan or the US. Mazda's CEO emphasized a truly global launch strategy. The B2000 will target not just North America but also emerging pickup markets in Southeast Asia, Australia, and South America. Meanwhile, the MPVR and ECX90 are poised to take on Europe and the US family markets head-on. Mazda's aim? To reclaim its place as a global icon. 14. The technology suite. Mazda didn't skimp on technology either. These 2026 models come packed with next-gen features: augmented reality heads-up displays, adaptive AI co-pilots, semi-autonomous driving for highway cruising, and even biometric driver profiles that adjust the car's settings to your mood. Mazda calls it human sense technology that feels intuitive rather than intrusive. 15. The B2000, built for work and play. The return of the B2000 also signals Mazda's intent to enter the commercial market. This truck isn't just for lifestyle buyers, it's tough enough for contractors, farmers, and small businesses, with bed configurations, towing packages, and even a fleet-ready electric model for urban delivery services. Yet it remains stylish and fun to drive, a rare feat in the truck world. 16. Competitors on notice. Mazda's bold moves have sent shockwaves through the automotive industry. Ford's Ranger, Toyota's Tacoma, and even EV startups now have a serious rival in the B2000. The CX70 Trail squares up against Jeep and Land Rover. And the Vision MX may finally give sports car fans a reason to choose Mazda over Porsche or BMW. Analysts agree Mazda just raised the bar. 17. Inside the design studio. Behind closed doors, Mazda's design team shared how these vehicles were crafted. Clay models, full-scale prototypes, and even VR sketches came together to create this lineup. Their secret weapon? Listening not just to enthusiasts but to regular drivers around the world. Every detail, from the texture of the B2000's shift knob to the lighting of the ECX90's cabin, was shaped by real-world feedback. 18. Mazda's resurgence story. After years of being seen as a niche player, Mazda is staging a major comeback. These 5 new models reflect not just a bold vision but a sound business strategy. Sales are already climbing, dealerships are buzzing, and the brand's prestige has never been higher. Industry watchers now see Mazda as a serious threat to both mainstream and luxury automakers alike. 19. Enthusiast reactions. Enthusiast forums and car clubs are already ablaze with excitement. Owners of classic B2000s are thrilled to see the name return. Miata fans are dreaming of adding a Vision MX to their garages. Even families who never considered Mazda before are now asking about the MPVR. It seems Mazda has captured hearts across generations from Gen Z to boomers. 20. What's next? If these 5 models are just the beginning, what does Mazda have in store for the future? CEO Morrow hinted that even more surprises are coming, possibly including a fully electric Miata, an ultra-luxury crossover, and new motorsports programs. Whatever's next, one thing is certain: Mazda is no longer playing it safe. The sleeping giant is awake. 21. The emotional factor. More than horsepower or technology, Mazda's 2026 announcement reminds us why cars matter emotionally. The way a car makes you smile on a twisty road. The pride you feel seeing it parked outside. The memories made on road trips. Every car in this new lineup is designed to touch your heart as much as it moves your body, and that's what sets Mazda apart. 22. Heritage meets innovation. Throughout the presentation, Mazda was careful to honor its heritage while embracing the future. They showcased the original B2000 side-by-side with the new one, highlighting design cues carried forward like the robust grille and clean silhouette, yet enhanced with modern materials and tech. The Vision MX carries subtle nods to the RX-7 and even the legendary Cosmo Sport. 23. Built on a new platform. Underneath these beautiful bodies lies a completely new modular platform, lightweight, strong, and adaptable to gas, hybrid, and fully electric powertrains. Engineers claim it improves safety, efficiency, and handling across the board. And for enthusiasts? It enables a lower center of gravity and perfect weight distribution the Mazda way. 24. Testing and development. To prove their durability, Mazda put these prototypes through some of the harshest testing environments on Earth, from the deserts of Arizona to the icy roads of Scandinavia, and even mountain passes at extreme altitudes. The B2000, for example, spent months towing heavy loads through punishing heat to ensure it performs no matter what you throw at it. 25. Motorsport dreams. Mazda also teased a return to motorsports with a concept livery for the Vision MX, hinting at possible participation in GT racing or even Le Mans. As the only Japanese brand to win Le Mans outright, Mazda's racing pedigree remains unmatched, and these new cars could reignite that competitive flame. 26. Pricing and positioning. While final pricing won't be announced until closer to launch, Mazda promised that these vehicles will remain accessible, offering luxury and performance at prices that undercut the competition. Expect the B2000 to start competitively in the mid-$30,000s, with the Vision MX targeting the $50,000-$60K sports car bracket. 27. Production plans. Mazda is expanding production facilities globally to meet anticipated demand, including new lines in Mexico, Japan, and possibly the US. These cars aren't just for show, they're coming, and Mazda is preparing to deliver them at scale. 28. Dealer and customer experience. Mazda also announced a revamp of its dealership experience to match the premium feel of its new lineup. Customers can expect more modern showrooms, better service, and even personalized delivery experiences. The goal? To make buying a Mazda feel as special as driving one. 29. The critics speak. Early reviews from journalists who got a sneak peek behind closed doors are glowing. One reviewer called the Vision MX a Porsche killer with a Japanese soul. Another wrote that the B2000 is exactly what the mid-size pickup segment has been missing: character and charm. Across the board, the reception has been overwhelmingly positive. 30. The Mazda movement. Perhaps the most exciting part of this announcement is what it represents: a cultural shift. Mazda is proving that you can build sustainable, advanced, exciting cars without becoming boring or soulless. Fans are already dubbing it the Mazda movement, a rallying cry for drivers who still care about driving. Mazda has done what no one thought possible: redefined itself without losing its soul. 5 incredible new models. 1 unforgettable announcement. And the triumphant return of the B2000. Which one would you choose? And which competitor should be most worried? Share your thoughts in the comments below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more epic stories from the automotive world. Until next time, keep driving with passion. So here we are, 5 new cars, countless possibilities, and one bold vision for the future. Mazda has set the tone not just for 2026, but for the entire decade ahead. Are you ready to be part of the Mazda movement? Drop a comment, subscribe, and join us as we continue to follow this incredible journey. And as always, keep driving with passion.